Welcome. This is Melinda Barlow, CCT, Certified Tangle Teacher. And today's tangle comes to us from Lindy Clarkson, and it's called Delice, and it's a great little tangle. I'm going to do it today on a round tile. It's a 3.5-inch round tile that you can get. All the supplies you see here that I use, you can get at on my website, inkadoodles.com, in the store, and that helps support this channel. So I'm just going to start right with a big tile, and I'm going to start right here in the center, and I'm going to do a little spiral. And I make a little bobble on the end of it, and the reason I started in the center is I'm going to do them going out from both sides. So I'm going to do another one, and I want them to be basically about the same size, and I wanted that tail to stop right where about even with this. Now I'm going to rotate it, and I'm going to do it so that it's coming. They're coming kind of from the opposite directions. So now we're going to draw a line that extends down in between. And really, I should draw it all the way in between each one of those. And then I bring kind of a, just a little slopey line that comes down and touches the top of that. And now I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to do it going back the other direction. And I could put one here so that we have one on the end there, a kind of a straight line, and I could put one more here so I have that straight line. Now we're going to come back, and I'm going to do some little scallops. Now I'm going to come in a little bit so you can see this. And they're kind of little feathers, and they just feather down. No mistake in Zentangle, only opportunities. So now we're going to rotate it, and I'm going to do it going the opposite direction. Always find the easiest way to draw. Rotate your tile, have your stroke go from top to bottom or bottom to top, whichever suits you. For me, it's much easier to start at the top of this one and work my way down to a certain point. And I just feather it all the way down so that I've got that. Now we can come in and we can add some embellishments to this. So I'm going to just add, I like a little dark in mine, and I noticed that Lindy did the same thing. She just put a little triangle in here and then blackened it in. It gives it a little drama. You can see how the drama is starting to affect it. Looks a little better. I'm going to rotate it again. And I like to fill that in right away. Now on the two outside edges, I'm going to do a little feather. And I'm going to turn it around, and I'm going to come back this other way so that it kind of meets. I like how that looks. Now I'm going to do it on this other side, and I'm going to do this one. So that they come in and meet. It kind of helps that tangle kind of join together. And this tangle can have some, we can go up and do just adding more to this tangle to fill in this space. And I'm going to come back and I'm going to echo that, because sometimes it just needs a little bit more. So I'm just going to echo. That fills it in a little bit more. Turn it around. Or you may call this aura. Whenever in doubt, you don't know what to do next on if you're embellishing a tangle, aura it. That's one of Maria's suggestions, and I love that. Let's back out just a little bit so you can see this whole thing. And now I'm going to just come in and give this a little. And I love orbs. I think orbs really finish things off also. I used to call these little circles, but they're really not round. So we're calling them orbs because orbs you don't have to worry about whether or not you have a perfectly round shape. You can see how that's just built on itself. Let's do a little shading and see what happens. I'm just going to start by putting a little graphite down in here, and I'm going to blend it as we go this time. A lot of times I'll add all my graphite and then I'll come back and blend it, but you can just see how comparing the sides, how much difference it makes. We'll put a little graphite just up this with little feathers, and then I'm going to blend them also. And you can see how just that little blending makes the difference. I mean, a little shading makes the difference in this tangle. We'll go ahead and add our little graphite on this other side. And there we have Delice. It was a delight to do. I may even come around here with my leftover graphite that's on my blending stump and just give this background just a little of low lighter, a little shading. And see what it does. But there we have Wonderful Tangle by Lindy Clarkson. And it's just a great tangle. Lots of fun to do. And as I was practicing, I did like separate and stacked them on top of each other. It's just a great little tangle. Thanks, Lindy. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. New videos are on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Thanks again and have a great day. And don't forget to tangle every day.